The Asian Academy Creative Awards welcomes you to the 4th Annual Academy Campus Producers Summit.
This pandemic has been a big disruptor for technology. We have leapfrogged several years, especially when it comes to the whole digital ecosystem. Content is now being created for global audiences. So there has never been a better time to create a global brand. We will see more and more newer business models popping up, especially relating to strong IPs. You can build digital merchandise, e-games, NFTs are becoming popular, virtual reality, and finally IPs in the metaverse.
So we took a decision in July last year that we would commit another $400 million to a program called the Location Incentive. And what this does is it tops up some of our other incentives to attract global productions. We've also provided very specific COVID-related support for our domestic sector. We introduced what we called the Temporary Interruption Fund, and over 50 productions have benefited from that. So there's a pool of cover, 50 million in total. It gets cycled through each production.
We have supercharged commissioning of productions across various genres of premium, factual, and lifestyle that could work locally, but could also work in many markets around the world. We are looking to create more compelling and inspiring content for what we believe is an underfed audience in our market. So there is a large white space.
We are now sort of getting into new ways of storytelling. We feel like the audience now has an appetite to watch factual content, but wants to watch it with the same way that they would watch a movie. There is certain genres that sort of do work. For example, crime. That's a genre that's sort of really popular with the Netflix and Amazon in India. So, that's a space that we're looking at as well. So a lot of our production methods, a lot of our production techniques, a lot of our methods of storytelling are sort of now becoming more global in the way that they happen and not so insular to the way that they used to happen in India.
Let's break down the best current affairs series or program winner for India 2050.
In India itself, we'd had a lot of climate change events that had impacted the country considerably. Events that had been happening once in 10 years, once in 100 years, were actually happening 10 times in 1 year, if not more.
This was the first chance that we wanted to do something fiction, right? And fiction to the extent that we were delving into things like visual effects, which is something that you generally never come across in documentary filmmaking. So it was a great challenge that we were up against.
We're looking for all the best pitches to come to Discovery Plus. So we're open for business.
Last Madame talks about a mama-san, a brothel owner in the late 1930s. At the heart of it is a love story and also a story of sisterhood, friendship between the brothel owner, Feng Lan, and her housekeeper, which is played by Lina, the Ayuk character.
Well, Ayuk is a faithful servant to Feng Lan. She's like a sister to Feng Lan, but like a mother to all the rest of the prostitutes in the brothel. It was actually quite a simple role until Jin and the scriptwriter decided to plan more for this character. Then she becomes like a spy. I pestered her for that role.
Oh, really? So we have a Jin Yo cut, right?
Maybe come, end of the year you might be able to see it. I wouldn't say more.
And now that we're faced with the COVID Delta variant, everything is shut down again. Nothing is happening at the moment. The first silver lining is that the OTT revenues for all the Pacific countries is expected to grow almost 25 billion. You've got copyright licensing market. It's expected to grow about 1.6 times. It's expected mainly from animation. Southeast Asia will benefit the most.
사실은 사랑의 부착을 처음 만들 때 이게 한국에서 성공할 수 있을까? 라는 마음으로 시작을 했는데 이렇게 뭐라 그럴까? 좀 전 세계적으로 뭔가 주목을 받거나 좋아해 줄 줄은 전혀 생각을 안 했어서 그래서 이렇게 상까지 받게 되는 건 너무 기분이 좋았었죠. 평양을 그리는 게 가장 어려웠고 평양은 갈 수도 없고 그리고 평양이 너무 독특한 건물들이 많아서 그런 독특한 건물들을 뭔가 어디 가서 찍기가 되게 만만치 않아서 그래서 어느 정도의 그 좀 중간 정도의 그 북한 사투리를 하는 배우들이 필요했는데 저도 이 북한 사투리로 연기한다는 게 이렇게 어려운 거구나라는 거를 오디션 보면서 알았어요. 오디션 보면서 알았고
I've had my fair share of triumphs and defeats, and the show has had its ups and downs. I believe it's what makes a journey very colorful and very meaningful. It featured the first LGBT episode featuring an openly gay celebrity actor in 1991. I see no reason why last year won't be the year that we will remember as the year where we transformed, the year we embraced change, and the year we survived.